I was good, y'all. Welcome back to Floor Talk. I don't even know what episode we're on. 23, I think. 24. I don't know. Something like that. Physique check. Body, baby.
Skinny bitch.
We're getting wide. How's everyone doing? I've kind of been MIA lately. Not gonna lie. I literally just got back from the gym. Had a pretty good session.
We don't care.
And I did fumble a 10 out of 10 brunette. I'm not gonna lie. If you're watching this, how's it going? Who am I kidding? She's not watching.
I hope so.
I fumbled for real. I was kind of on this streak of uploading videos. I was super motivated and I had all this ambition, all these ideas, and I kind of like got into this like creative burnout. I was like in a rut. I didn't have any like messages from the heart I really wanted to talk about, and I feel like it's easiest to speak from the heart and just something genuine that you can like relate to, not like some superficial shit like glowing up or stuff like that. Like I just like those kind of like deep messages y'all can relate to. And so yeah, this past week I literally nothing really came to mind. I just been just super stressed with school. Like it's been kicking my ass, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. There's this quote I live by. It doesn't matter how you feel, it's what you do with how you feel. So life hit me with a pretty hard punch today. But I'm still here. And like Andrew Tate said, imagine shooting a man with your last bullet and he stands there unfazed. That was me today, bro. It was just a gloomy, rainy day, and on top of that, it was like the worst hair day ever, bro. I don't know if it was just the humidity or what. My shit was not curling. It was just pinpoint straight. Like I looked like a whole lesbo, bro. It's like a whole mop. I was kind of doing some thinking, and I was like, how can I, go to the gym for like 2 hours, just completely destroy my body, just be in so much pain, but I could do that every day, no problem, right? Like
I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
it's no issue and I love it. But then when it comes to just finishing an assignment or trying to like sit down and focus for an hour, like it's like the hardest thing in the world. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Like, I'll just be sitting in class and it's just, I keep dozing off. I can't focus. Like, it's just boring. And then, I can't lock in on my homework. And that happens to me all the time. It happened to me today. Fitness is something, I've been doing for a while, and, I never had an issue, getting through a workout. No matter how unmotivated I somehow found something in me to get it done, right?
Yeah.
But it's like when it comes to school, it just seems like just such a daunting task, even though you're not feeling any like physical pain. You know what I mean? It's more kind of like mental, I guess. But I can go out and run. I can go lift the weights for 2 hours, like no problem, even though I'm in excruciating pain. So I want to share some tips with you guys that kind of like helps me stay motivated, with like schoolwork and all that boring stuff. And it could feel just like going to the gym. Like you can use all that motivation. You can use that same mindset, same motivation you get at the gym and apply it to other aspects of your life that you always lack motivation for, you don't want to do. And it's just those really boring tasks that it feels like you're not really getting any kind of like benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the gym, at least you get some gains, but it's like doing chores or like homework. Like it seems like you're not really getting anything out of it. Then I was thinking like, what's a way that you can like reframe your mindset to where the homework and like the actual hard work feels like video games, or it feels like working out, like those things you can do every day, right? No problem. Because when you go to work out, even though you're in this pain, there's like this end goal of like that physique, right? And the end goal of getting attention, or getting the girl, or just like for yourself, for your own like satisfaction. And with like the schoolwork, I think you gotta reframe your mindset into a similar way of thinking, where instead of being like, oh, like I have to do this, I have to get this assignment done and whatnot, I got to reframe into like I get to do this. And these like boring tasks are an opportunity for you to like build your discipline. And you may think, well, you're not really getting much out of it. And even though, yeah, you're probably not going to use that information like ever, it's a good way to like train your discipline. And like it's almost like you're training your brain, just like at the gym. You're doing reps and sets over and over again, right? And it's painful, but you get through it because you kind of have that end goal in mind, right? Well, with the homework, it's like you got to treat every assignment kind of like the sets. Every problem is like a rep, and it's like you're training your mind. You're training like your problem solving. You're training your discipline. If you keep practicing that, right, and keep thinking like you're improving your ability to focus, right, with each problem, and you do a little bit more every day, like that's going to compound, and eventually you'll just build your focus up, and then um and you have to like associate this feeling of like when you're doing the work and it's just a struggle, that's like associated with achieving this goal of like your higher self, you know what I mean? And with every problem, every minute that goes by, you're just continuing to build yourself up, you're building your focus and your character. Tip that helps me is the reward system, and then also kind of like breaking it up into like pieces. So the way I go about it is I do like time goals instead of like, oh, I need to finish like just this assignment. I'm like, okay, I'll give myself an hour, I'll give myself 2 hours, and get as much as I can done. So it's not like, oh, the whole assignment, whatever. Like, okay, I'll sit down for an hour, do the most I can. Once my brain is a little more cooked, I'll just break it up into like half hour, and then I'll like, I don't know, reward myself with like a video.
What do you mean by that?
You just gotta like have a reward system in place and just break it up into pieces. So it's like okay, today I'm gonna just lock in for an hour straight, and then do that for like a week, and then be like, okay, I'll bump it up to like an hour 30, and then 2 hours, and it's just like the gym, like it's progressive overload. Like with all the other aspects in your life, the same principles apply as the gym. It's like going till failure, right? Until your brain is so cooked you can barely even read what's on the screen, bro. Like that was literally me earlier. Progressive overload is doing a little bit more every day, and then that becomes like the standard, right? And then that starts feeling easier and easier, and then yeah, just attach a reward with it, bro. So literally my reward is I get to go and work out. Like I get to earn my workout, you know what I'm saying? Like
What?
once I get all that boring stuff done, then it's like the fun. Working out may not seem fun to you, but it's like if you make all other aspects of your life kind of boring, and you like cut out all this like stimulation, you do like a dopamine detox, and you cut out all this like consumption and scrolling, like at least like throughout the daytime. Let's say save all those activities for the evening once all the work gets done, and that's kind of like your reward system. And trust me, like if you just do this on a consistent basis, like that work is honestly just going to start feeling like fun. Like it's not going to be as as much of a daunting task. Reward yourself with some time at the end of the day, just kind of like kick it, get a workout in, get a good pump, and that's always the best feeling. So I really appreciate you guys watching and supporting me. Let me know if there's any topics you guys want me to cover in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, shake that ass, speed up, go fast, slow down, breathe in, breathe out, shake that ass, speed